party. So here we are. 50 some odd employees here. A lot of young people. Average age is like 24. Very friendly. Didn't waste any time giving us our first cup of pisco. Cooking the dinner for the employees.
Repito, no vale agarrar con las manos los globos.
Gotta have fun around here. Attending this party after traveling for like 30 plus hours. Go to bed. But it's fun to get to see the vibe here. It's definitely a younger vibe. We live back here with the goats and sheep. There's our little room. And there's some locker rooms for the employees here. And shared bathroom that we have with the employees. Our room is a little more humble than the last one. No Wi-Fi in here, but we're gonna make it work for 2 weeks. The bathroom is usually a little disgusting because it's shared by about 50 people who shower in here and get ready for work. It gets cleaned once a day, sometimes not at all. And this is the pecan forest. All of these are pecan trees. We have a nice little heated pool here, and this is where we'll be having breakfast at the pool bar. First day on the job, I'm working in the part called the bodega, which is where they give the tours for the wine and pisco making. I just wiped down all the benches and chairs and tables for when the guests come, and now I'm setting out the tablecloths and the bottles of pisco and things that they have. Get the bottles from. Hola. Las botellas. Okay. Okay. Para que no se escapen. Okay, perfect. Now we're bringing out all the different products to the bar for the people to try. Getting the distillery ready for the tours so we can explain how the process works. Up and we're ready for tasters. Now we're filling up the bottles for the tasting product. Okay, just wipe down all these bottles so they weren't sticky or dusty. These are for tasting for the guests. And all of those. And wipe down all these little tiny ones down here. And all these bottles sell for between $10 and $12 a bottle, so not too bad. Okay. Okay, put all these little stickers on. All the production is done by hand on the bottles. Then they fill them and then seal them. These are the bungalows of the hotel. 5 kinds of pisco creams, coffee, pineapple, coconut, and 2 fruits that I've never heard of before. Then they have the straight pisco. And these are straight piscos, but they've also been aged for like 5 years, I think. And then they have that's made with it, and then the sours, which are pisco mixed with some kind of fruit already like pre-mixed. Sleep in the front of the bar in case there's any cobwebs. They do a really good job of keeping everything nice and clean here for the guests. The surface gets wiped down with a rag every day. Every bottle gets wiped down with a rag. That's where they stomp all the grapes. 5 people go in there with bare feet and stomp, and then it comes through here into this pool and gets more clarified somehow. Press it. This is also like the leftover stuff they use as a carpet.
Here for around 2 weeks. This time is for the fermentation. And then we will start a fire below. The fire will flow the alcohol vapor. We'll travel to the next time, and then we will.
You've got this and this, and you have this butter, problem solved. That's right.
And one day we had so many that we had to seat them over there where they stomp the grapes because we were so full. kitchen. It's a restaurant. There's the vineyard. We only harvest once a year here. 2 kinds of grapes. Workaway has no Wi-Fi in the room, so I'm doing my work out here, teaching my Chinese kiddos English out here by the pool, and I have my little ring light because I start just as the sun's coming up. So we've been here a day and a half, and my man has spiffed this place up and made it almost livable. It was pretty grungy, but he has swept and cleaned, and we got a little table in here now, and there's a little workshop over here. Our room's up here. Clean it up here. It's pretty dusty and dirty. There you are. What you doing? You're taking the juice. What are they making the juice? Oh, and then you take it back to the kitchen for lunch? Oh, like for us? There he goes. He's a runner. He runs stuff back and forth to the kitchen, which is all the way over behind the pool where we just were. Here's where the employees eat. Back behind the kitchen. We get a very basic lunch, usually rice and some kind of porridge over it. Today I'm cutting the little tags that go on the small bottles. For a quiet day with only 5 groups. I guess there were a few that were not on the schedule. And I got to help serve today too. Day 3 was a doozy. We've had over 40 groups come through so far, and it's only 3:30. There's still more coming. It's been a madhouse around here. There's my husband. Isn't he cute with his hairnet on? Wrapping up silverware. What you doing? Help. Not quite as beautiful a neighborhood as we've been in before. There's a dog on the roof. Here's the main road through town. Kind of dusty and trashy, but desert over there. Finding a whole lot within walking distance here, but we're trying to find a little store or something. This one is like 7 or 8 inches long. 60 more little bottles ready to fill. My tourists and doing the tour and the tasting here where we're working. Pisco bendito. Dulce tormenta. ¿Qué haces afuera? Pasa para adentro. Salud. Gracias. Si tengo estrés, me tomo 3. Pero si no hay remedio, me tomo 1,5 litros. Salud. So wine I could drink. It's sweet enough. Did you taste it? You don't like it? Gracias.
Secreto para saber tomar. Primero, sentimos su aroma. Al momento de ingerir, se hace un pequeño enjuague bucal. 1, 2, 3. Luego pasamos y botamos el aire. Para seguir el aire. Boten el fuego de dragón. Chicos, un buen pisco siempre pasa ligero. Contiene leche condensada, pisco y café. Su porcentaje 10%. Mi cuerpo es de arena.
Mi cuerpo es de arena.
A partir de hoy, el pisco
correrá por mis venas.
correrá por mis